I'm meteorologist Jamie Kagol, and this is your Storm Patrol forecast. We're going to start things out today with that heavy gray sky. Very ominous looking clouds, but very little rainfall. In fact, just a drizzle out there. Temperatures right where we should be, and believe it or not, this will be the last time this week that we are at normal temperatures. Our normal low is 58, our normal high 78, and we won't see those kind of temperatures in those respective categories for the rest of the week. We'll be into the upper 60s today. Probably top out at 70. We have a north breeze 5 to 15, and that cloud cover will start to basically dissolve away into the late morning, early afternoon. Satellite and radar, we have north winds helping to push that cloud cover further and further south. Very heavy cloud cover over the Gulf of Mexico. That is likely to last a little bit longer than the cloud cover over southwest Florida. The northeast bracing for a nor'easter, and we're talking about some snowfall totals into the higher elevations as you go into upstate New York and towards northern Maine, upwards of 6 to 12 inches of snow. Heavy rainfall and strong winds though for the urban corridor as you go from DC all the way up to Boston, and maybe even a little wintry mix in there as well. You go to the other coast, and along the west coast of Canada and the Pacific Northwest, they are getting bombarded by a strong low pressure center, and these low pressure centers up here basically the equivalent of a hurricane. Very, very strong, very low pressure there, and they just basically pound away at the west coast of the U.S. and Canada. Back to southwest Florida, the worst we have to deal with is just that heavy cloud cover and a little bit of light drizzle into the afternoon. Look at this. Sky's clearing out nicely, and it looks as though the cloud cover will dissipate over the Gulf of Mexico this evening. Beautiful conditions. It is going to get cold into the overnight hours, and we certainly have a stretch of hoodie weather around here, to say the least. And Wednesday, looking for a lot of sunshine. Here's your temperature forecast. We're going to start out into those upper 50s, and this afternoon, if we're lucky, we'll get to 70 degrees. Later on tonight, just look at that field of blue pushing south. Much of the state 30s and 40s. Miami probably bottoming out near 50 degrees. We'll see some low to mid 40s inland, and then tomorrow, probably not even talking about a 70 anywhere in Florida for tomorrow. It is going to be rather chilly, to say the least. So we may get up to about 70 in most neighborhoods today, a lot of upper 60s. Clouds on the decrease this morning, cool and breezy for the afternoon. Later on tonight, 40s across southwest Florida. If you're right along the coastline, you probably hit about 50 degrees. If you're east of I-75, look for the lower half of the 40s for most neighborhoods. And for tomorrow, nowhere near 70 degrees. I think the best we'll see is about 65, maybe a 66 in one or two locations. And the rest of the week is looking much like that. Again, a normal high is 78. We get close into early next week. A normal low is 58. And we may get to a mid 50 by Monday morning of next week. So this is the last normal temperature we have. A lot of sunshine there, plenty of sunshine. It's just kind of cosmetic. It looks really nice, just doesn't heat things up too much. That is your Storm Patrol 4 weather forecast.